Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Traldi. If you guys love videos all about productivity and goal setting, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also click the notification bell so you do know when I do upload, and follow me on all my social media. I'm at Traldi Silva. So today's video is about growing outside of your comfort zone. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone. This is by Neely Donald Walsh, and I wanted to share this quote because it really resonated with me, because I never knew what going outside of my comfort zone looked like. I didn't know the steps. I feared it a lot, and I didn't know what the other side of it was, because a lot of us are afraid to do something. We're either afraid of putting ourselves out there, we're afraid of ending our relationships, we're afraid of letting go of the same habits that you've always had. That's what a comfort zone is. It's a little safety net, something that you've always known, and you're so afraid of what it looks like on the outside of that. And so when I was scrolling onto Pinterest, I found this little post, and it truly gave me an idea of the 4 stages of growing, and knowing what stage you're in and knowing what comes next gives you a little bit of sense of security, of knowing that there's something else outside of putting yourself out there, outside of this relationship, outside of this comfort zone that you're in, some outside of your little safety net, that you can create a new one. It doesn't always have to be scary. It doesn't always have to be new and unknowingly. There could always be something else. You stepping outside could mean new opportunities, new growth, new whatever it is that you're looking for. And so life begins at the end of your comfort zone. And so I want to share with you guys, I used to be a really shy kid, like super shy. I didn't like being the center of attention. I didn't like the drama. I just didn't like all eyes on me, which is really funny because I created this YouTube channel, and every single time that you click on this YouTube channel, who is the center of it all? I am. And so if I were to tell my 15-year-old self that I'd be doing this, she'd be like, you're crazy. If I told myself at 10 years old, like, hey, you're gonna be putting yourself out there consistently and voicing your opinion, she's gonna be like, what the heck are you doing? Like, I was so stuck and adamant about not having my own little platform of opinions, because I was just so shy of somebody debating me and someone fighting me on it, and I didn't want that. And so when I decided to do this whole YouTube channel, I decided to do it because I wanted to train myself to be able to put my opinions out there and understand that there's going to be other people who are going to be opposed to it and other people who are going to agree with me. And the ones who are going to agree with me are going to stay with me and grow with me and cultivate this community of people who want to become better, who want to become more open-minded, who want to become the best version of themselves. And so I feel like I have something to say, and going outside of my comfort zone was a way to do it. But it wasn't so easy. There were steps I needed to take in order to become that person. So I want to share with you guys the 4 stages of growth, to give you, again, a sense of security that if you're going through the hardship of learning something new and not knowing what could possibly cultivate after this, hopefully this gives you a sense of security and sense of knowing where you're at, because a lot of the times when you're working towards a goal, you kind of just get lost in the riff of things, and you don't know what's working, what isn't working. You don't really get to see the changes within yourself unless there's like something in front of you telling you, like a checklist of a quiz of like, are you acting this way, are you feeling this way, and you're like, oh yes, you know what, I'm in this stage right now, and so the next stage that follows is this, and so you know to keep going. It motivates you to keep going. And I apologize, my throat is so dry. I've been recording all morning, so please forgive me. I want to share with you how I'm putting myself out there and how I'm stepping outside of my comfort zone. It's through these 4 stages. So if you guys are enjoying this video, please don't forget to subscribe and like this video so I know to make more of these. So the first stage is obviously your comfort zone, your safety net. So recognize what's around you. What is it that's keeping you in here? What is it that's enticing you to keep within this little safety net of yours? And also, what is the thing that's wanting you to go outside of it? What's the thing that's calling you towards the other side of your comfort zone? What is that? Is it better grades? Is it a better body? Is it a better relationship? Is it better friends? Like, what is the thing that's calling you outside of that your safety net isn't providing for you? Because it means that there's something in your comfort zone that you're lacking. There's something inside of it that's not providing you with the things that you need. So what is it that's outside of it that's calling you? And why is it calling you? And why do you want it? Do you want it badly enough? Do you believe that you need it to have a fulfilled life, to have a sufficient life? Is it something you're craving? Is it something that like what is outside of this comfort zone? And it's not bad that you want those things. It's actually a good thing, because then you're recognizing what it is that you're missing, and you're able to fulfill that need by working towards that goal. But in order to work towards that goal, you have to step outside of what's currently happening, so that you can get to the thing that's gonna be the thing that you need. Because something in your zone is not working, therefore you have to step outside to find the thing that's going to work and going to provide you with the thing that you're missing. What for me, stepping outside of my comfort zone and putting myself out there, what I was missing was the fact that I was working towards my ultimate goal, which is providing a name for myself. I wanted my name to be known. I wanted my opinion to be heard. I was always a shy kid. I was always the one to be like, oh, you don't have an opinion, shut up, like, put yourself to the side. So what I was missing within my own comfort zone is being able to talk freely about my opinions and have a back and forth with somebody who has the similar mindset that I do. And so making these videos, I'm creating the community of people who have the same mindset that I do, because the community, not that the community that I have doesn't have the same mindset, but more so I'm just missing more of people that I can help, more people that I can provide value, more people that I can provide with the lessons that I've learned in life, and hopefully allow them to not make the same mistakes that I did, and go on this journey together of creating the life that we want. Because I haven't created it, I don't have it yet, but I'm creating it. And so right now that I'm in the zone of creating my life, I'm like, this is so sweet. If only I told my 20-year-old self what I could possibly do, the blueprints of creating the life that I want. If I could tell her, I would be a lot more farther by now. But the thing is that I didn't start then, I started now. And so being able to teach those lessons to somebody else who's maybe younger than me, or even older than me, who are still looking towards, like, how do I figure out my life? How do I create the life that I want? How do I step outside of this comfort zone? And just teaching them how to do it, or teaching you guys how to do it. That's what I was missing, is that. Number one thing is identify what is your safety. The next thing is the fear. You need to conquer that fear. And so the fear zone will look like, you'll know if you're in the fear zone if you're making excuses, you're fearing the unknown, you're lacking the confidence. That's when you know you're in your fear zone. So in your comfort zone, you have no idea of anything. You just know you're missing something. And so when you test the idea of having the thing that you want, you start to fear those things. And that's when you know you're starting to step onto the other side of it. When you're in the fear zone of, like, I don't know if I can really do it. I don't know if, like, I'll actually be able to get it. I don't even know if it's gonna be better for me. You start making excuses of, like, oh, I just don't have the time, I just don't have the energy, I just have too many things going on. And then you start fearing the unknown. It's like, what's outside of this? I don't know what's outside of this safety net that I have right now. I don't know if something else will catch me, or if I'll just fall flat on my face and I'll just end up there for the rest of my life because I let go of the thing that was keeping me safe at the moment. You don't know if there's going to be something else that's going to catch you, whatever it is. Maybe your net's going to be bigger and you're going to have more abundance of money, of people, of fame, of wealth, of whatever. You don't know if you'll be able to have that You don't know if you'll be able to feel the same things that you're feeling right now with somebody else, with something else. You don't know if it's going to be better for you. What if you get to being famous and it's not what you thought you wanted? You hate the center of attention. You hate the negativities that come with it. You hate the paparazzi, whatever it is. What if you go outside of that and you hate all of it? It's all of the fear of the unknown, but that's when you know you're inside of that fear zone. And so I was in that zone for a really long time when it came to my YouTube channel. I didn't know if I should just continue it, discontinue it, if I should even try to keep going, because I knew there's gonna be people that are gonna find me, who are gonna judge me, who are gonna be being like laughing at me and making fun of me. Like I knew all those things, but at the end of the day, I just thought people are gonna be asking me why I'm doing it, and then when I become successful, they're gonna be asking me how I did it. And that's what I'm counting on. That's the one thing that's like keeping me in the game. It's like someday they're gonna ask me how I did it. Someday they're gonna ask me how I did it, and I'm gonna charge those people for it. You're gonna be asking me how I did it? Sure, buy my course, pay for my time, $200 an hour, and we could talk about it. Okay. One day you're gonna be able to charge people for your knowledge, who knows? But don't be afraid of what's outside of it. Just take it one step at a time. So if you're right now you're in the fear zone, just question yourself a lot. Keep questioning, what is it that you need? What's lacking? What do you need to provide for yourself? What is this thing that you're craving entail? Would it make it better? Would it make it worse? Who are you as a person? Do you truly think that you can handle something of that amount? Do you think it's going to make your life better? Like, ask yourself these questions while you're in that zone. And then the next step to this, and the thing that follows after that, is the learning zone. So once you step outside of your fear zone and you actually start taking action and you start actively working towards that goal, you're in the learning zone. So the learning zone kind of looks like this. It's you're facing challenges head on, you're problem solving, you're gaining new skills, and then you're seeking new opportunities. So I was afraid of YouTube for a really long time. I was afraid to put myself out there, but right now I'm in the learning zone. I was in the fear zone, but now I'm in the learning zone because I'm putting myself out there. I'm uploading these videos. And so I'm seeking new opportunities, which is being able to be monetized and creating this 30-day challenge with myself. If you guys don't know, I'm doing 30 videos, 30 minutes for 30 days for the month of May. And I'm seeking new opportunities because I'm thinking to myself, what if this opens the door to my goal of being monetized? Who knows? Maybe there's something that I'll learn throughout this experience, throughout this experiment, throughout this challenge. Maybe I'll learn how to deliver my message better. Maybe I'll learn how to put my thumbnails together. Maybe I'll get some sort of feedback that's really going to change my life. I don't know unless I tried. So right now I'm in the learning zone. I'm in the testing zone. I'm figuring things out. I'm gaining new experiences. I'm learning something every single day with my YouTube channel, with my business, with whatever, with who I am as a person, and just constantly just growing and growing and growing. So you'll find the zone when you feel really motivated, when you feel really understanding of your belief that you're going to accomplish this no matter what it takes. And you start to gain a little bit more of a confidence, because before you had no confidence in understanding, like, would I be able to even accomplish this? And now that you're starting to slowly accomplish it, you start to feel more confident in yourself. And that's the best way to get yourself to more self-esteem. And so every single day that I'm editing and uploading and talking and filming these videos, I start to feel more and more confident with myself, and I feel my self-esteem growing more and more, where I'm like, if somebody else tells me that I'm not worthy of anything, I'll be like, that's not true, because I'm doing this hard thing that nobody else wants to do, and I'm doing it, so therefore I feel worthy of that. I feel great with myself. What are you talking about? Your self-esteem starts to go up. Your self-confidence starts to go up when you're in the learning zone. And so outside of the fear, understand that that could be a possibility for yourself. If you're not having the self-confidence and you're not having the self-worth that you have right now, understand that maybe, just maybe, and I'm talking to you as my experience throughout this stepping outside my comfort zone situation, is that you're gonna find that you're gonna find the self-confidence, because when you're working on a skill, the more that you do it, the better you get at it. And so at some point you're gonna feel like an expert in your own skill, and maybe at some point you'll be able to teach somebody about it, so, or tell somebody about it. If you guys like this type of video, don't forget to subscribe and like, so I know to make more videos about this. So let's get on to the last zone when you are stepping outside. So the last zone is the growth zone. So you're kind of just, you've grown so much, you've learned so much, and now you're here. Now the old you, who is that girl, you're never going back. This is the new you. This is the new safety net that you're creating for yourself. And so what this looks like is you gain self-confidence, you've gained control of yourself, you find purpose again, which is so important. And what did I write? I don't even know what I wrote here. Oh, I couldn't even read my own handwriting. It's you set new goals. So your goal was to be able to start uploading, right? Or to be able to start going to the gym. And now that you're going to the gym consistently and you gain the confidence of like, I know what I'm doing at the gym, I'm not scared of it anymore, then you start setting yourself new goals of like, okay, now that I'm here, what's the next thing that I could do? I can start strength training. I can start putting more weight on my sets so that I can become stronger. Like, you start creating new goals. Like, you're not done just there. You start, once you've built the skill of going to the gym and working out, you're going to want to do more of it and more of it until you finally have the thing that you've been wanting. So for me, it's the same thing with YouTube. I'm uploading consistently, and I feel like now that I'm here in my little growth zone, I've found purpose again, because I'm uploading videos about things that I really want to talk about, which is about goal setting and productivity and stuff like that. I'm really passionate about those things. I found purpose again, which makes me feel like I'm not wasting my time. I'm actually working towards something. And my new goal, now that I've consistently uploaded, is getting those 3,000 watch hours and that 1,000 subscribers. And so I'm actively working towards that, and it's something that just keeps me entertained and keeps me on my toes of like, am I gonna get it? Am I gonna get it? If I put more work into it, will I get it? Would I do this? Will I get it? If I test this thumbnail, will I get it? Like, you're constantly testing yourself, and you're constantly seeking new grounds. And again, you build a bigger comfort zone, because you're like, I've done it. I'm here and I'm doing the thing. What else could I possibly do? If I did this and I stepped outside my comfort zone, which is something that was so scary, and I did it, what else can I do? If I did this, it provides more of a fact and a truth with yourself, because then you'll believe in yourself a lot more. Because before, you didn't believe yourself that you could do something like this, and once you did it, you're like, oh crap, like, I am capable of this. What else can I do? And you start seeking higher and higher and higher things, and you'll start to unlock so many doors, so many opportunities, just from the little self-confidence that you've gained just from stepping outside of your comfort zone. That's something that you can look forward to. If right now you're scared and you're holding back and you're like, oh, I just need to plan a little bit more, and I need to read a lot more, nothing is gonna work unless you're actually actively doing the thing. Reading about working out, is not gonna get you the body that you want. Learning how to record video is not gonna make you the YouTuber that you truly want to do, unless you're doing the actual thing and the thing that you know you need to do in order to put yourself out there. Unless you're not putting yourself out there and actually doing the hard work, nothing is gonna work unless you put in those habits. You start cultivating those habits, and you start doing the thing that's gonna get you to where you want to be. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, click the notification bell so you do know when I do upload, and follow me on all my social media. I'm at Raleigh Silva. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye. Mwah.